Alright, so here we go with the Bant Gearhulk, because it's all fueled by Calyx, guided by fate. Whenever Calyx or another enchantment you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and whenever Calyx or an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may create a token that's a copy of a non-legendary enchantment you control, duelist only once each turn. Well, you can do that with the Anthem of Champions, giving all your creatures an extra +1/+1. You can make more Inquisitive Glimmers, which is a 2/3 for 2 mana. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and unlocks cost you 1 less to unlock a room. What rooms do we have? We got Mirror Room. When you unlock this door, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. It's a reflection in addition to its other creature types, which you can just make more of these, which will make it easier to open up the Fractured Realm. If a triggered ability of a permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Like putting out a Bright Glass Gearhulk. First Strike Trample, when this creature enters, you may search your library for up to 2 artifact, creature, or enchantment cards with mana value 1 or less, reveal them and put them into your hand. Which would happen twice if you have the Fractured Realm mount and you get 4 cards, which we do in this video. You've also got Bottomless Pool, just a nice little removal spell for early game. When you unlock this door, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. And if your games are running late, you can open the Locker Room, which whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card. That's what we're trying to do this whole time anyways, with the 1 mana stuff. The combat research, one of the things that you can search up with Bright Glass. Enchanted creature has whenever this deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. As long as the enchanted creature is legendary, it gets +1/+1 and Ward 1, so if you want to put it onto the Calyx, it'll make it a little bit bigger. Elusive Otter here. 1/1 prowess. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. We only have a couple in here because we don't need many, but unblockable creatures are incredibly important in this meta right now. With all the aggro out there, this is one that can just get you some cheap hits in if you need to, and the combat research to draw cards. You can also pump it up real quick with Audacity. This is just an all-star card, everyone knows. Giving a creature +2/+0 and trample, and when the aura is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card. So even if they exile your creature, you'll still draw the card off of it. We got the new little pup, District Mascot. This creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it, and you can pay 1 green and 1 colorless to remove 2 1/1 counters from it to destroy target artifact. And whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a 1/1 counter on it, and it's saddle 1. You can saddle up one of these otters. You can saddle up an Azure Beastbinder, a 1/3 rat rogue with vigilance. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. Again, if they're building a strong army, we're going to go under them. Whenever this creature attacks, up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls loses all abilities until your next turn. That's amazing. It just becomes a 2/2 creature, and that's it. Well, that's absolutely amazing with the Fractured Realm, because you can just turn 2 of their biggest threats into just 2/2 creatures that can't do anything. But to me, the all-star here is actually Drakehatcher, a 1/3 vigilance prowess. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may put that many incubation counters on it. Remove 3 incubation counters from this creature, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. This is outrageously easy to do. It sounds hard, but not when you have a Calyx out there, and you have Audacity, and you have this Fey Flight, a little protection spell that can also give flying and +1/+0, gives a creature hexproof until end of turn. The Anthem of Champions. This Drakehatcher gets big quick, and people don't think it's powerful, so they just ignore it, or they don't read it. And then you get Drakes very easily, which happens a lot in this video. And our removal spell of choice, obviously Sheltered by Ghost. You have to play this enchantment in an enchantment deck. When it enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until the aura leaves the battlefield, and enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has lifelink and ward 2. Perfect to put on this, you know. The Bright Glass Gearhulk just refills your hand with all these things down here that you really want to do. And Riptide is just a quick removal spell for you, and a 2/5 double strike prowess in a deck that can cast lots of easy enchantments, and even the elusive otters. Grove's Bounty is a sorcery spell to put 1/1 counters on things. So this deck was amazing, especially against control for some reason. I don't understand, because it doesn't feel like it's built against control. But if you like watching control decks get dominated, you're going to like this video. Do any of the... I mean, we're keeping this, but do any come in to play untapped? Not at the moment. District Mascot, Little Doggo. A little doggo that can get bigger and destroy artifacts. Up as a beanstalk. Alright. Oh, if you're just gonna sit back and let me go at you, I'll draw extra cards about it. Put you out. And you. Saddle that. Attack, get a 1/1 counter. And he either blocks or I draw a card. And I draw a card. Boo boo doo boo 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 boo. This town ain't big enough. Alright. You had to spend everything for that. Oh, we'll play you. And you. And we'll attack with you. Well, then let's put in some more damage. And we'll make ourselves a little Drake. Boo 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 boo. Just gonna attack with everything. Let him play what he plays. All right. And we'll play you back out. And to be mana efficient, we'll play this guy out too. This guy can turn his creatures into 2/2s with no abilities, which means they won't be able to block flying. You have another Aetherize? Because if not, I'm coming in with everything. All right. We'll keep doing this. Boy, your deck sucks, doesn't it? It does nothing. Literally does nothing. But he'll run out of these bounce cards eventually. Okay. Alright, Elise. Let's do this. One damage to me. Oh, I played the wrong one. Whatever. Ooh. We'll make all enchantments cost less for me, and all rooms to be unlocked cheaper. Let's put that back in your hand. Now we'll cancel. We'll keep this Fey Flight in case he tries to kill it. Because it gives it hexproof. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on him anyways now. And Sheltered by Ghost that. And let's give it 2 1/1 counters. We'll gain 6 life about it. Boo 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 boo. The one thing this deck does not want is me gaining life. Because they're all about pinging me out. They're lizards. They're there to ping. Alright. We'll play a couple blockers out now. Get in for 6 more and gain 6 more. I don't know how you come back from this, lizards. You're in trouble. And a lot of it. Yep, I'll block with that one. Okay, well... get rid of one of them. Because I feel like it. I guess another one of those there. Get rid of that. We'll make that not be able to do damage by dropping lands. And then we'll play this guy out as a blocker. What you got, lizards? Jagged Barrens. That'll give you full speed. How dare you? Far Fortune End Boss. Whenever you attack does 1 damage to each opponent. And max speed of source you control deals that +1. Alright. I was busy reading your card. Calm down. MTG Rampage. Are they going to start punching buildings in? Because that's what I expect with a Rampage. We'll keep. Am I going first? Nice. Yeah, we'll keep that. I mean, now they know I have it, but... Okay, that deck does not play much for removal. They just put stuff in their graveyard and beat you with Raise the Past. So we'll see. This guy might have some removal. What you got? An exile thing? Yeah. Alright. They had the answer. The only answer. It's alright, we'll play this guy out. Put Audacity on him. That way he can't block it ever. You have another kill spell for him? He might. He might be the one Orzhov Raise the Past deck that's loaded with removal. I guess so. Ward 2? Alright. He's gonna run out of removal at some point, and that's when we take over the game. You still have more? Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Does he have another removal again? Boom, boom, boom. He does. He does. He just has endless amounts of removal. Boom, boom, boom. Must be nice to have every answer the entire way, every single moment you need it. Well, we'll try. Does he have an 8th removal in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's had 6 removals so far. Does he have that 7th? Nobody had the raise the past, you know. Oh boy. Okay. Sometime today there, MTG Rampage. Yeah, I don't have a choice because he can just sack the rest of his things. Wow. Okay. Well, 7 removal spells in a row in a deck that is not built around removal is just ridiculous. Boom, 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 boom. We'll do that. And this. That's just creature. Okay. Oh boy, is this what, omniscience? Let's attack first and see what he does. Put out the Drake, and an Audacity on the Drake Hatcher too. Unless you got a way to bounce it. Boom, 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 boom. Even an Aetherize wouldn't blow us out because both Audacities would go to the graveyard and draw us 2 cards. So even if that's his answer, the Audacity really helps us with these. Green, white, green. Two. Put 1/1 counters on each of them. Play this out. Saddle this. Attack for 9. Well, 10, actually. Make a Drake. End turn. Gaming Avengers with the subscription. Kablamo indeed. Let's Restless Prairie. You got something for that? It's other creatures you control get the +1/+1, but... Boom, boom, boom. Come on, snapshots. You're obviously a control deck, but at some point, you gotta play the game too. Is this the most boring version of Monument I've seen yet? I think it is. I think it very much is. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll play that. Draw a card, then discard a card and create a treasure. Gotcha. Resolve. What you doing? When this creature or another artifact you control enters... Okay. Let's give him hexproof real quick. Oh, you're all out of answers now. All out of answers now. Let's go ahead and put that back in your hand. Boom, 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 boom. So I like the monument and I use it. The one problem with it is that it takes forever. It just takes so long each turn to use the card. So you gotta ask yourself, do you remove the beast binder? Or do you have an answer for the land? Well, do you? Braided net. Just make 2 of these guys. You got another board wipe? Because I figure that's what you need. my god. Control is so boring. It's so boring. It takes no thought process at all. It's just, what do I do? He did thing, destroy thing. He did thing, destroy thing. He didn't do thing, I draw card. I draw card. It's so easy, bro. It's so easy. Sometime today. If you've got the board wipe, you know you have to use it, but then you have to do something about the land. Can you take out the prairie and both those creatures? Yeah, he's gonna use that to try to get, another braided net? Alright, let's get him to start using that braided net. Can it tap lands? Target non-land permanent. Oh, alright. So I guess it can't. See you, snapshots. Boo, 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 doo, boo, boo. I mean, these lands suck to start with, but we can do this. It's a very good hand to do this with. I like, when you're playing against control, I find it's funny to just play erratic. Just play erratically, because they always think you're up to something, and you can bait them into using stuff they don't want to use yet, or... Are you just going to give me a free win by refusing to even go through the mulligan screen? What are you doing, eardrum? Come on, eardrum. It's time to play the game of Magic the Gathering. Blah, blah, blah. Are you one of these clowns who just ropes the entire time hoping to get a free win? And right at the last second you press the button like you just did, and then rope again, hoping the people will leave? Because if that's what you're doing, it's not going to work for you. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's playing blue, so even though those are tapped lands, I want something out before he can counter it. I care less about the Beast Binder. Go ahead and counter it. More control. You have to counter that, or else I just get card advantage on you. Alright. How about Anthem of Champions? No attacks, he's got Aetherize. Or Enduring Curiosity, one or the other. Go ahead and draw your card. Alright, we'll try the Calyx. We have 2 of them. Alright. We need to find the lands if we're going to keep up with this guy. Counter spells the deck. Not one of my favorites, but... yeah, I'm glad that came when it did. Oh my god, control players are so boring. Alright, we'll just play another one out and then do that activated ability. And now he does not have enough mana to untap the Sleep Curse Fairy, so we can get the attack in. We'll play out the Calyx now. Oh my god, so boring. Anytime a control player doesn't have dominant control in the game, like I said, they panic. It's such an easy archetype that when you challenge them, they don't know what to do. They just don't know what to do. Let's get rid of that. I'll put another one on you. I can do this all day, baby. We took one loss. We took one loss to 6 consecutive removal spells, but other than that, done pretty well. Done pretty well, I must say. You. District mascot. Let's saddle up this Glimmer right here. Get ourselves a little 1/1 counter. Get moving. Get moving real good. Oh, this is about to get super mean. We'll put the 1/1 counter there. And we'll saddle you up. Because this is an enchantment creature, so I can just make another one. Okay. Yeah, that might actually just be game over. We'll keep that. And take action. We're gonna make another one of these and attach it there, just because they probably have a board wipe. And I would rather draw extra cards. Otherwise, I would make another Inquisitive Glimmer. Alright. Well, the Domain deck couldn't do anything to this. It lost real fast. No white? We have to mulligan that. I'm not mulliganing twice here. Let's get rid of the mirror room. That's more of a late game thing anyways. Sucks to not have a creature in the starting hand, but we get another green land, we can get 2 off of that Gearhulk. But I need a blue land. Either an untapped green land or a blue land to get actually started here. But I guess I should have double mulliganed. Feels like that's never the right way to go, but we're getting out aggroed here. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Well, this has everything I need. It's a slow start, but after that crap from the last game, we'll just take it. And we're going first, so that helps. Hopeless Nightmare. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Pixie? We haven't played against Pixie yet. Fun. Brew, brew, brew. And we're not going to draw any lands, huh? Alright. So we're going to play against the most obnoxious deck in Standard and then not draw lands too? No, we want to keep that there. Let's return this otter to his hands. That way he can't actually use it. Let's play out Anthem of Champions. Yeah, I'm not going to bounce your creature back to your hand. So the problem is I put the creature out and he can just immediately take it out, so there's no point. There's no point. That's interesting. So, if I get one more land, I could play out the Riptide Gearhulk, bounce something on him, then bounce it back to my hand. Get rid of that real quick. You have two nowhere to runs? Yeah. Let's go with that. Said he can't just bounce that back to his hand and make me sack it. His nowhere to runs won't be as good. Take action. Let's do that. Let's get rid of one of those. There's no way we win this game because he's already got the loop. All you need is Storm Chaser's talent, and this town ain't big enough. And you can keep looping them. Yeah, okay. We're just done. See, 2 lands and then all blue cards. Keep. As much as I don't want to get rid of that, I have to get rid of that. Because this is a protection spell. We'll keep that. Again, at your end step, you can draw a card. If you discard a card, unless it's a permanent available face. Okay, it's a face down thing. We're gonna play this out first. Because if I play this one out, it'll make this cheaper, and then I can protect both of them. Go no attacks for the moment. Manifest Dread. So he's just looking for some massive game ender, and then he's gonna flicker it so that it comes back into play. This guy is actually really good here because of that. Let's Mirror Room. Make another one of these and make everything cost 2 less. All right. That was a pretty good move. Now we'll attack with both. We'll turn that into a useless thing. And no, we'll just go with that. Okay. Well, I guess we'll kill one of those. Okay. Boom, boom. That will start making copies of everything. Every ability that I have. So these things will just become generic nothings. Those abilities mean nothing to me. They mean nothing. Nothing at all to me. Well, we'll go ahead and put that on here. To you. And to you. Now, neither of them can block. Should draw 2 cards. Yeah, let's make 2 more. How's that float your boat? Fine. Okay. And Ward 4, huh? All right. Let's see. Well, I only have to do it once, so... Yes, I'm sure. Oh, resolve. Let's Gearhulk. Take action. Let's go Audacity, Audacity. Combat Research, Elusive Otter. Boo, boo, boo. Splash portaling him. That's rude. Okay. There, and let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, so we have to do that? Okay, so gotta get 8 damage through, and he won't be able to block either of those creatures. Okay, so I've got 1 of those that can pump him up. How many green? There, that does it. There we go.